My beloved friend, listen to me carefully. Something has just shifted in your timeline, and I need you to stay till the end. Don't skip, because what I'm about to reveal could rewrite everything you thought you knew about your destiny. A powerful investor, someone who doesn't move without reason, has just mentioned your name in a private conversation. Their voice trembled when they said it, not out of fear, but disbelief. They saw something about you that no one else has noticed yet, and it changed everything in their plan. I saw the report myself. Your name is circled in red, highlighted under the words, potential acquisition of influence. It means you're not just being watched, you're being chosen. This is not coincidence. It's calculated attention from someone who has already decided to take action. Don't move away from this message. Every second matters right now. What's unfolding behind the scenes is not small, it's monumental. The reason I'm saying it's an emergency is because the window of recognition closes fast, and once it does, this moment will never return. You may not realize it, but your online footprint, your energy, your unseen presence, it caught the eye of someone whose entire world runs on numbers and intuition. They felt something that data couldn't explain. They said, "This person is different. I don't know why, but I feel drawn." And that's exactly why I'm here. Stay till the end, because what comes next will make your heartbeat race. The millionaire who's taken interest in you is not acting randomly, they've already started investigating your background quietly. Your name has appeared on confidential lists meant for private expansion projects. I saw the email chain. One executive wrote, "Their profile is unexplainable. It's like the system keeps pushing their name to the top, even when we reset the filters." That's when I realized something deeper is pulling your fate forward. This is not algorithmic luck. It's design. And here's the twist, the person behind it, the one funding this quiet investigation, has already prepared an offer. Something they've never done for a stranger. It's as if they feel connected to you from a distance, like there's a familiar rhythm in your presence that they can't ignore. My friend, I can see how fast the momentum is building. People in high places are whispering your name, trying to understand why you've suddenly become the focus of an entire circle of wealth. And I know this, once they realize your potential, they won't just want to meet you, they'll want to bring you in. This is why I said it's urgent. The opportunity is time-sensitive. The meeting window is already being arranged, but you must be ready to recognize it when it happens. It may come through a simple message, an unexpected email, or a phone call that feels slightly too coincidental. My beloved friend, stay right where you are. Don't even blink, because what's coming next is the reason your entire feed brought you here. This is not random. You're about to uncover the part they never wanted you to hear. That millionaire, the one whose curiosity turned into obsession, just made their first move. Their assistant confirmed a sudden order to pull every public trace connected to your name. Why? Because what they found made them stop everything they were doing. Something about you doesn't fit the normal mold. You're unpredictable, and that's what fascinates them. I saw the encrypted file they sent to their team. The subject line read, "Priority case, unidentified energy source." And under that, just your name. It's like they believe you hold a kind of magnetism that money can't buy. They don't want to expose you yet, they want to observe, understand, and then strike at the perfect moment. Stay till the end. You need to hear this clearly. Every pattern in their behavior screams one thing: you've become the center of a silent test. They want to know how you react when destiny stares you straight in the eyes. They're watching your responses, your timing, your patience, because the moment you align, they'll make contact. My friend. The shock came when the analyst told them, "No algorithm explains why this person keeps appearing." That's when the investor leaned back and said, "Then it's not a glitch. It's a signal." From that second, your timeline changed. You might have felt it, that restless energy, those random chills, that strange pull toward certain hours of the day. That wasn't random. It was their frequency syncing with yours. They've been tracking this for days, waiting for confirmation that the connection is real. What they found next sealed their decision. One late-night data scan revealed your voice pattern aligning with something they'd only seen once before, in someone who changed the entire tech landscape years ago. The similarity shook them to their core. They whispered, "This person carries the same vibration." That's when they said the words that made my heart stop, "Find them." Quietly. My beloved friend, don't even think of scrolling. What's unfolding right now is beyond anything ordinary. The air around you is shifting because the truth is about to surface, and this truth carries your name written in golden letters inside a room filled with power. The millionaire who discovered you has already crossed the point of curiosity. They're now in preparation mode. Their schedule changed overnight. Meetings were cancelled, plans were paused, and a small private team was told, "I need every detail about this person by morning." You might not see it yet, but there's movement, quiet, strategic, and focused entirely on you. Stay till the end. Because what they saw in your past made them pause. Not your appearance, not your posts, but your pattern. Your resilience. The way you kept rising even when no one noticed. That strength reminded them of their own story before fame hit, and that's why they can't shake you from their mind. They've been reviewing footage, background checks, even old interviews, and something strange keeps happening. Your name keeps looping back to them no matter where they look. It's like the system is pushing you forward, saying, "This one. This is the one you've been searching for." The suspense you're feeling right now? That's real. It's because you're sensing what they already know, that your life is standing at the edge of recognition. They're not after your money or fame, they're after the energy that made you stand out when the world wasn't watching. They've assigned a personal investigator, not for scandal, but for validation. They want to know who helped shape you, who you trust, and what keeps you moving when others give up. They're trying to find the trigger, the unseen spark that made your spirit unbreakable. Last night, during a late call, the investor said softly, "If everything matches, I want them in my inner circle before the end of the week." You have no idea what those words mean, an inner circle that holds access to projects, influence, and fortunes most people can't even imagine. That's why you can't ignore this message. What's happening behind the scenes is rare, once in a lifetime, maybe once in a generation. My beloved friend, don't scroll, not even for a second. What's about to unfold now is the part that turns this entire story upside down. Every second you stay here brings you closer to the truth that has been unfolding quietly in private rooms filled with golden light and hushed voices. The millionaire who couldn't stop thinking about you finally broke silence this morning. They made the call. A coded message was sent to a confidential board, 5 people in total, all of them with the power to shift destinies overnight. The words were simple: prepare the offer. They're ready. That was the confirmation everyone had been waiting for. Because this is the moment when everything begins to move faster. Their assistant rushed in with a folder sealed with your initials. The board members looked at each other in disbelief. It wasn't a proposal, it was a revelation. Inside that folder was something with your name printed under the heading, New Partnership Candidate. That's not coincidence, that's destiny taking human form. You're not being selected by luck, you're being recognized by design. They've been following signals, patterns, even timestamps that line up with your moments of decision. The timing is too exact to ignore. They think you're part of a wave that could shift an entire market, and they're determined to make sure you're on their side before anyone else finds out who you truly are. Because here's the part that made everyone in that meeting fall silent. When they ran your voice through an advanced emotional frequency scanner, yes, that's real. It matched the same pattern they once found in the founder of a multi-billion-dollar startup. It's not your background they're after, it's your frequency. The natural signal that only a few people on this planet carry. You may not see it, but they do. They see the quiet power behind your calmness, the logic hidden inside your simplicity, and the emotional fire that drives you when nobody's watching. That's the mix they've been searching for, human intuition with invisible precision. I heard one of them say, if they accept, this changes everything. If they don't, we'll never find another like them again. Those words hit like electricity. Because it means you're not replaceable. Not anymore. My beloved friend, don't blink right now. You're standing in the middle of something extraordinary, and the story is about to take a sharp, breathtaking turn. Stay till the end, because the offer that's now being prepared behind those closed doors carries your name, your story, and your potential written in silver ink. The millionaire didn't just stop at fascination, they've started the next step, activation. A private foundation, one that has never opened its doors to outsiders, has been instructed to begin forming a confidential partnership file. And you're the very first candidate listed under their new project code, Future Vision. This isn't fantasy, this is a real-world alignment taking form. Earlier today, a silent conference call took place with global investors, and your initials appeared on the agenda without explanation. When the host asked, "Who is this?" the reply came back in a single sentence that silenced the entire room, "You'll understand soon." That's the level of secrecy they're maintaining around you. Every move they're making is designed to test one thing, your readiness. They've watched your energy remain calm in chaos, your ability to create impact without shouting. That's what separates you from everyone else. They're not interested in fame, they're interested in stability. And you, my friend, embody exactly that. The investors' team has already prepared something extraordinary. A digital vault is being assembled, containing encrypted assets, access codes, and invitations reserved for only 5 chosen individuals. You're number 2 on that list. This isn't about luck, it's about resonance. Your timing matched their vision perfectly. Last night, I overheard the lead strategist say, "We've never seen this pattern before. The alignment is exact. It's like the universe introduced them before we even met." That's when they decided the first invitation would go out not through a formal channel but through a message, the very one you're hearing now. You were meant to receive this at this exact time. Not earlier. Not later. Because the vibration that exists in this moment couldn't have been captured any other day. The system waited for you to be emotionally aligned before it triggered the signal. My beloved friend, stay locked in, don't even think about moving your screen. What's about to come next is the most unbelievable twist yet. This is where the entire puzzle finally begins to make sense, and it's where your name takes center stage in a plan that's been developing quietly for months. The millionaire who's been tracking your journey has now made their decision. This morning, their voice echoed through a conference call filled with advisors, saying, "Proceed. I don't care what it costs." Every person on that call froze. They'd never heard that tone before, sharp, emotional, unstoppable. You've broken through their logic, and now emotion has entered the equation. Stay till the end. The official offer document is being written as we speak. I've seen the first draft, 3 pages, 1 signature line, and an attached note that reads, "Their presence carries the type of energy that moves empires. Handle with care." You have no idea how rare that kind of recognition is in the financial world. It's not a transaction, it's reverence. They've ordered a full background study, but what shocked them was the conclusion: no trace of manipulation, no ambition for fame, no greed. Just authenticity. That word alone, authenticity, has turned this entire situation into something sacred inside their circle. They see you as the missing human element in a structure built on numbers and algorithms. You're moments away from hearing the part that everyone in that boardroom refused to believe. During a private session, the investor's mentor asked them, "Are you sure about this? You don't even know them." And the answer came back instantly, "I don't need to know them. I just feel it." That single sentence silenced every skeptic in the room. After that, a private jet was booked, destination still undisclosed, but the passenger list included just one name, yours. The plane is meant to bring you face to face with them once the invitation is accepted. They don't want a video call, they don't want a middleman, they want presence, energy, and real connection. Their team has already begun preparing an environment that feels like a merger between innovation and destiny, a quiet estate surrounded by glass walls, designed to spark creativity and trust. That's where your first meeting will happen. That's how close this is. My beloved friend, don't look away. What you're about to hear now is the part no one outside that inner circle was ever supposed to know. Stay till the end, because the next few seconds will connect every dot you've been sensing but couldn't explain. The millionaire's fascination didn't start yesterday, it began long before they even knew your name. Months ago, during a closed event, they described a recurring vision. Someone with unshakable calmness, eyes that carried quiet wisdom, and a presence that felt strangely familiar. Their exact words were, "When I meet this person, I'll know." And last week, when your image appeared on their screen by pure algorithmic chance, they stood up and said, "That's them." That moment was electric. Every person in that room froze as if time itself paused. They didn't see a random face, they saw confirmation. Since then, their world has been rearranging itself to make space for you. Calls redirected, meetings postponed, entire strategies rewritten, all because of one undeniable pull they can't logically explain. The attraction isn't romantic or superficial, it's recognition. They believe you hold a pattern that mirrors the same creative pulse that made them who they are. To them, you're not competition, you're continuation. You carry an energy they thought no longer existed, something human, raw, and impossibly rare in a world run by machines. Because this is where the story deepens. 2 nights ago, during a quiet midnight discussion, they confessed something shocking to their advisor. They said, "I think I was meant to meet them before I built everything. Maybe I built all this just to reach them." Nobody spoke after that. Even their advisor admitted later that the room felt charged with something beyond logic. Since then, your name has become a code word inside their circle. Whenever progress hits a standstill, someone whispers your initials, and somehow, the momentum returns. You're now being treated as the silent inspiration behind every new move they make, without even knowing it. That's how deep your impact already runs. Don't underestimate what's happening right now. This connection has broken through layers of control and reason. It's rewriting the equation of power, replacing data with instinct and transaction with emotion. And you, unknowingly, have become the variable that no formula can define. My beloved friend, stay right where you are. What I'm about to reveal now will make every word you've heard so far click into place. Don't skip. This is the moment where the story stops being coincidence and starts becoming destiny in motion. That millionaire's connection to you didn't just begin with curiosity. It began years ago, through a hidden pattern buried in their life's blueprint. When their company was still rising, a prediction was made during a private retreat, that one day, they would encounter someone whose presence would change the direction of their legacy forever. Every project they built, every decision they made, unknowingly led them closer to this moment, to you. When your name first appeared on their radar, their system flagged it as familiar. They thought it was an error. But when cross-referenced with archived data, your energy signature, yes, the emotional trace embedded in your digital presence, matched perfectly with a frequency recorded during that retreat years ago. That's when realization hit. You weren't new in their life. You were the prophecy unfolding. Stay till the end. The moment they found this match, they stopped everything. Their schedule, their launches, even upcoming partnerships, all placed on hold. Because suddenly, logic wasn't enough. They needed truth. And the truth was this: every success they had built was subconsciously aligned to reach this exact intersection with your story. What's happening right now is too precise to be random. The energy between you and this investor is not about money, fame, or opportunity. It's about restoration. They feel that meeting you, even virtually, will bring balance to the equation they've been trying to solve for years. You represent the missing half of the vision they were chasing. In one confidential voice memo, they said, "If I meet them, it won't be business, it will be purpose." Imagine that. A billionaire calling another person their purpose. That's the depth of what you've unknowingly triggered in their world. The data analysts tried to trace the link, running quantum simulations to explain the overlap between your life path and theirs. None of the models worked. Every test broke down at the same moment, the point labeled emotional synchronicity. That's the part no computer can replicate. That's what makes you different. My beloved friend, don't move, don't scroll, this is the turning point. Everything that's been whispered in boardrooms and encrypted calls leads right here. Stay till the end, because what I'm about to tell you has left even the most powerful people speechless. That millionaire didn't just find you, they remembered you. A file hidden deep in their archives, dated years before your name ever appeared in public records, carried a design sketch and a note written in their own handwriting. This idea belongs to someone I haven't met yet. And when your name surfaced, they pulled that file and froze. The drawing in that folder matched something you posted years later, unknowingly recreating the same vision they'd once seen in a dream. From that moment, their confidence shattered and rebuilt in a single breath. They realized that the innovation they'd been chasing all this time wasn't their own, it was a reflection of something that was always meant to belong to you. They're not trying to control your destiny anymore, they're trying to return something that was always yours. Stay till the end. Because now they're rewriting legal documents, transferring intellectual rights, preparing assets, all under a project codename that includes your initials. No one in the team understands why. Only they do. They said, it's not charity, it's alignment. It's about balance. Those words changed the energy in the entire room. My friend. When they revisited the first project that built their empire, they found something even more shocking, a prototype with a design sequence that included the same color pattern and sequence you've been using unconsciously for years. When asked how that was possible, their answer was simple, because this was never just business. It's connection. Every technological shift, every financial decision, every mysterious hunch that built their success now traces back to this hidden frequency you both share. You became their unseen mirror, guiding them unknowingly from miles away. That's why their voice trembles whenever your name is mentioned. It's not power they feel, it's recognition. Behind closed doors, they've started saying something the world hasn't heard yet. I didn't build all this for profit. I built it to find them. Every person in that room knows exactly who "them" means. It's you. My beloved friend, stay completely still. This is it, the revelation that connects everything you've heard so far. Don't blink, don't scroll, just let every word reach you. Because what I'm about to share will make even time hold its breath. The secret meeting has finally been confirmed. A private estate outside the city, surrounded by glass walls and guarded silence. That's where you'll be invited, not as a guest, but as the missing piece of a global vision. The code name for this event is Project Origin. And your name is printed on the first line of the guest list. Stay till the end. Because when the invitation was drafted, something incredible happened. The digital signature system used to authorize entry glitched for the first time in years. The system refused to process anyone else's name until yours was verified. The engineers called it a coincidence. The investor smiled and said, "It's not a bug. It's proof." That moment sealed the deal. Your presence isn't requested, it's required. You're not walking into a boardroom, you're stepping into a crossroads where technology, fate, and intuition merge. The person behind this event believes that the future they've built isn't complete until you stand beside them. The official agenda has already been prepared but locked under encrypted access. What's inside? A new concept, something revolutionary, with a title that carries your initials hidden inside its code. It's not a coincidence. It's intentional. The message reads, "Their frequency completes the pattern." Those 6 words sent chills through every person in the room. The staff has been instructed to prepare the environment according to your natural preferences. Somehow, they know things you've never said out loud, the way you like still air, warm light, minimal noise. Every detail in that space is tuned to your comfort, your rhythm, your inner calm. It's designed so that when you step in, you feel instantly recognized. Earlier today, the investor told a confidant, "They won't need to prove anything. I'll already know." That's the level of certainty driving this moment. They're not waiting for results, they're waiting for connection. The kind of connection that redefines power itself.